recording. 7th September 2018, Richmond, BC, Canada. Over here, Report Road. Loving it. Beautiful day today. Over by the yard, man. Okay, so I was thinking about walking. I wanted to make this tutorial for walking, because walking is one of the most fundamental biological functions as human beings that separates us, that makes us unique and different. And the reason I believe that the system, let's call it, quote, the system, which is basically evil, doesn't want us to maximize our biology. So they demonize things like natural things like walking and mastering your breathing, and you're limiting your touch sensation, and what you're manipulating your sight and all of your senses that make you unique and different from any other organism on this planet, or us as human beings. So, walking tutorial, anyways, one of the most basic, and throughout the history, everyone walking was a big part of everything, everywhere, like including in the Middle East, and the biblical, and the Islamic, and the Hindu, and everything, all the religious followings or all the religious theologies entail the biological function of walking at some point. So that's part of what makes us human, and walking is a full body exercise that involves all of your musculature, your skeletal system, and all of your senses, because when you're walking, you're kind of creating a bigger field around yourself, like with the breeze, with the wind, moving your limbs, which are actually energy too, moving through the ether. All of the other matter that's in front of you is creating a field. You're feeling things, you're seeing things, you're smelling things. Walking is a sensory exercise that has to be utilized for maintenance of self and growth of self. Well, anyways, here we go. I'm walking right here. I see my feet, left to right, left to right, left to right, and I'm using the ball of my feet and the forward momentum to propel myself forward, and I'm trying to stay even on the pads of my feet as I use my arch to roll forward onto the ball of my toes, on the balls of my toes, where I end off through the big toe, the big balls there where your toes begin, to the very small tips of your toes. And you should feel, if you're walking properly, you should feel like a kind of a dig, and then a movement forward, a muscle movement forward, if you're walking properly. Okay, you can see my hips are moving too, swaying with the actual motion of the body. My shoulders are swinging in tandem with my hips, or not in tandem, but in sync, countersync motion with my hips and my shoulders, the two joints. Let's see if we can get a better look here, what we're doing. Okay. Can't really see it too good, but anyways, so my down to my hands, my shoulders got my arms, my hips have my legs, and my mid torso is constantly rotating from left to right, forward propelling motion. So it's kind of like you're using your leg groups, your core groups, and your upper body groups, muscle groups outside. Yeah, use the walking. Walking's great for meditation. Walking's great for physical fitness. Why is it that we wait till the doctor tells us that we're dead or that we're dying? Oh, and you should look after your diet, and you should go get some exercise and walk a little bit and stuff, so that we start doing it. Why do we do that? We wait, we procrastinate. These are simple things that we can incorporate in our lives on a daily basis that improve us and move us. So walk, my friends. You have to do the walkings. The walkings is very good. Alright. Peace and love.